Hello, my name is Drakenshield, and welcome to Creeper World 3. I have played the first two games of this series. Unfortunately, they're not on Steam, otherwise I probably would pick them up right away and maybe start them. If there is any actual interest in the story and the gameplay, I may actually in the future pick up 1 and 2 again and play through them either on my stream, or I'll record and post them on YouTube. But this is a strategy game, kind of. I don't know how to describe this game. All I can say is I have lots of fun. It comes off as an RTS, but you can actually pause and do things while it's paused. So it's not like a real-time strategy game, but it is in the sense of kind of the gameplay. No matter what, I'm just going to dive into it, and I'll talk while I actually play, because there's not a whole lot going on during the gameplay. But there is an intro video, and let's check that. The arc of the moral universe is long, but bends towards justice. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., 20th century. So this is like way in the future. Creeper World 1 and 2 take place in our near future. This is so far ahead, it's ridiculous. I played a few of the solar systems, and then I decided I wanted to play this on YouTube. So I stopped playing. So I don't know how it's all going to end and stuff like that. But like a lot of the games I'm going to be actually putting up on YouTube for the first while. It's going to be games I've actually played. But the year 13271, in the first Common Era, humans had spread into a great galactic empire. All that they had achieved ended when the Creeper arrived. So this is like 11,000 years in the future. Thousands of worlds were destroyed by an unknown enemy, yet a small group of less than 50,000 humans survived. Their impossible journey ended in the destruction of the enemy Nexus and the founding of a new soul human colony. That happens end of Creeper World 2. 30 years later, the enemy returned. Creeper World 1. 30 years later, the enemy returned. Yet again, humanity held back the darkness. A peace that would endure for many millennia was created. But like all things crafted by human hands, it was not to last. So that was end of Creeper World 2. Again and again, the Creeper would return. Eons would pass between each culling. Empires would rise and fall, each more brilliant than last. But no matter how great humanity became, it would always succumb. So this is, like I said, this one's long time in the future. Through it all, one man slept. His journey on the first great exodus was not to be his last. Guarded and watched over for billions of years, his time to wake has come. Which is basically you from number 1 and number 2. Which you haven't even seen. Now when the last of the great human empires has slipped away into the night, the sleeper has awakened, which is obviously a taken from Doom. So before I start, you play a specific character, which they'll cover the name when this one starts. Creeper World 1, you fought the Creepers. 30 years later, you and your daughter fight off the Creepers. A bunch of junk happened, which I'd have to go back into Creeper World 2 to find that backstory, but you get locked away and put in suspended animation for God knows how long. I'm not in the point of the story in which they actually tell me. I think there's an AI here telling me, like, waking me up and stuff like that. I wish I could actually purely reset this. The AI basically tells you that you've been gone away for a long, like, so much time, it's ridiculous. She's not even going to put it into terms of time. So many civilizations have come and gone that, and your ship itself, she has rebuilt umpteenth number of times. So the ship you're in now, as it sits, isn't even the ship that you were on when you were originally put in there. You're put in there by a guy named Platius, I believe, who has been leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for you since Creeper World 1. And then he, during Creeper World 2, I believe, ends up putting you in stasis and taking you away during the last battle. And now you wake up with an AI computer, which is basically telling you that the Creeper's back. All humanity has basically been wiped out already, so you are the last human there is. Even though if there were any humans left, they wouldn't be anything like you anyways. So for some strange reason, you have been spared to this point. You have no idea why. That's part of the journey. And all you have is your basic tools that you left previously. Let's hope that the story continues on. Excellent. This world should suffice for demonstrating the more core capabilities of the ship. There's a creeper man here, so you are Skarsgård Abraxas. That's your name. I'll cover all the different parts of the map when this is done. Yes, I'm afraid so. Much has happened while you slept. Dozens of human civilizations rose and fell, each trying ever more desperate measures as the creeper would always return. The last whispers of the final civilization haven't been heard in many thousands of years. As far as my sensors can ascertain, only ruins remain. And this is his inner thoughts. Why was I forced to sleep through this all, only to awaken to utter desolation? Strange. This world seems to contain some manner of pod. Technological remnants are rare, so I would investigate. Follow the ship's automated assistance system and acquire that pod. Okay, I'm going to pause this. Okay, so yes, I know all this junk. The key parts of this is that it's all about elevation. Creeper will spread, will slowly fill up, and then move into the next elevation. And it's basically a pool of water. This is where the water's coming out of, and it's slowly filling. It'll fill the map. So your goal is to position yourself into a place where you're secure. So that corner, for example, is one of the two highest elevation points. You also need a lot of room to build. So I'm going to allow this to land. Oop. Now it wants me to build 10 collectors, which is fairly easy. How the collectors work is the gray area will be where your collectors will actually collect energy from. The importance of that is, and you can hold shift to spread it a little bit more out. I'm just getting my initial setup done. I believe shift is a very optimal way of doing it. I've only recently been trying to use shift. Yeah, so shift will actually make it so that they go out pretty much exactly how you want. I'm going to leave that. So spread out to optimal, I guess is the best way of putting it. And then I will make adjustments whenever I can't place one. There we go. I will be doing a lot of pausing on this. This game I enjoy actually playing and actually like filling areas. I go a little bit excessive, and I won't deny that. I build far more than I need to. I'm not just speed running. I'm doing this to actually have fun. So I like actually trying to cover the whole area, being efficient. To an extent, not efficient to kill the creeper, but efficient to. Okay, now wants me to build 3 pulse cannons. Now, if I can do this right, I can just spread out all the way over here. I wish this had some background music, actually. Maybe it does. Let's see if we can't find some music. Oh. I have the music off. Let's see. Let's toss one there. All those look fine. Let's toss another one there. So what these collectors are doing, these are actually giving me my energy, which is necessary for expansion and stuff like that. You can basically toss them wherever, but something is off. Okay, let's toss that there, let's toss that there. Let's get some connection points going. So this is a very, obviously, non-conforming way of doing it, but it is relatively quick. Benefit is you want to spread out your energy. Find any connecting weak points that I can. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's speed this up. Creepers shouldn't spread enough that I get messed up. There we go. So I've already got a gun there. That's already shooting now. Did I turn music on? I did. Got no sound at all. Well, this one I might have to restart the game. But as you can see, it's just the white orbs come from here, spreads out. These energy collectors give me my energy bar, as you can see up here, energy-wise. And that's it. Level 1, we'll go back to normal speed. Toss a nullifier. Nullifiers have to be within range of it. Actually, I don't want to do that yet. Actually, no, I do. Double the speed. So it's sending the energy needed. And that is my puppy in the background playing with her toy. And make as much noise as she can while I'm recording. Okay, so it's going to nullify that. Once it gets enough energy, the red orbs are energy, white orbs are basically building stuff. And now that the nullifier is powered up and destroyed. So what I have to do then is just get a collector to touch the orb and we're done. See, it says just enough energy to build it and done. And claim victory. I don't care about high scores. Oh, there we go. Now we got sound. So that was a key. The key allows me to unlock another planet. Green around the planet means I'm done. She needs some quick love. And back on to the next one. I don't know. I think I might just do one solar system at a time. And move on from there. Excellent. That pod from Planet Tempest contained a shield key for this planet. Obtaining allowed us to lower the shield and access the planet. Entire planet shielded. This must have been some desperate attempt to defend against creepers. So you're obviously talking to the AI Leah. One that sadly failed. The human civilization that developed this shielding technology had high hopes. They accomplished many great and magnificent feats, but the end came for them just like all the others. Try and tell her to lie down, it doesn't even work. There's a large structure here. This must be the warp inhibitor. So these are warp inhibitors. These stop me from moving into the next solar system. Yes, these inhibitors restrict warp travel to other systems. We need to destroy the inhibitors so we can leave this system. Destroying the inhibitor will destroy all other enemies on the map. Why would the Creeper or Loki build warp inhibitors? Loki's the alien species that I think we believe that built the Creepers. They did not. I recommend acting quickly. Gain us out of here, Scars. No world is ever safe for long. So it could have been the people putting the warp inhibitors trying to secure it. Let's pause this. Back up in my corner. Pause it really quick. Okay, let's quickly get the smoke. Okay, and we'll unpause it for till we get the relay tech. Come on, relay tech. Whoop. So what relay tech is it's now I get my Toji off. Lets you build further away. But they don't act as collectors. So that's the only drawback to them. So. There, and that's pretty much it. I can put on fast, and I should have enough energy in buildings and stuff that my expansion should be good to go. Probably didn't even need to build lasers, but person I am. No sound again. Because I had sound off. I'm just being an idiot. And victory claimed. Oh, I don't get a final song? Okay. It's not going to give me too much of the story right now, the early story, because of the fact that I've already completed it once. For some reason, it doesn't reset the story. Basically tells me that I can slingshot into the next place. The per planet story is far more important. This is the next system. I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm just going to do one system at a time, because some systems are larger than others. So that's my first video on this. I'm going to be creating many more, as many as are sectors, and those go into completely different sectors as well. This is definitely a series I'm going to keep up on. Again, about every 3 days a new video will be posted once these actually start going up. And I hope you enjoy it. The first few levels are really easy. For the most part, it's just RTS. It's got some neat story in there. Sometimes it gets a little bit more complicated. Some maps are going to take me a lot longer, just because I like to play them differently, especially once against the Terraformer. The Terraformer is going to completely change my gameplay, which I believe I get in the Navox system. So I've only done these 3 systems, so anything beyond this point is going to be new to me. Again, thank you very much for watching. My name is Drakenshield. Check the details down below for my Twitch stream and everything like that. And I'm currently getting chewed up by a puppy. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the follow-up video.